Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Aidas. I'm the co-founder and director for Big Property Group, and we run quite a few different projects in Birmingham. Now, this project in particular I'm super excited about because it's going to be our family home for the next couple of years, and we have done quite a bit here since we've last shown you around. For instance, we've had the stairs installed, so just making everything much more easier for the trades. We actually had this covered up because the guys are doing plastering. We just opened this up to show you now. So since we've last been, quite a lot has been implemented. We've had everything boarded. The first fix on electrics has been done, and we're about 75% plastered throughout. So that's going to be obviously going to be coming to the point where we're going to be able to paint and decorate soon. So let me just show you how the place is all now coming together, because it's really nice to see all the walls in place and kind of start feeling the rooms really. So this is a room that we're converting into a built-in wardrobe. Now it's being set up as a bedroom. As you can see, it's a good size room. 2 bedside sockets, double bed space. Everything else is going to be kind of effectively turned around. So we will do this as a wardrobe room. So what has happened here since we've last been, all the ceilings have been boarded, all the walls have been boarded, and we're using sound boards, so it's the blue plaster boards to insulate every single room better, so there's less sound traveling from room to room. In between all the stud partition walls, we are putting this kind of wall insulation, which is the rock wool slab insulation, which is really good for, again, soundproofing. It's also providing some heat elements to it. In terms of the walls here, because we have part of this pitched roof, all of the walls have been insulated in this part of the ceiling with 100 mil, so 10 centimeters of PIR insulation, and then on top of that you have the 25 mil PIR that goes up effectively this way before you can board it, and then everything's skimmed. So the house is actually going to be really well insulated, so it's hopefully going to help us keep the utility bills down, knowing how much they're going through the roof at the minute, which is going to be quite crazy. Anyway, that aside, let's move on to show you some of the other rooms. So this room is going to be the baby room. So again, a very good sized room. If you remember from before, we actually had a chimney breast there. So we haven't removed it, but we pushed this wall out, so we've kind of built a stud wall here, which is effectively, there's about a 5 centimeter gap between this new wall and the old brick wall, so there's an air gap, so that's acting as a sound barrier basically. Sound can't travel through air, so there's nothing. This wall is almost like only fixed to the chimney, to the external wall, floors and ceilings, so it's not actually touching the neighboring wall, so it's effectively acting as a sound wall. So, and it has the insulation between and the soundboard as well. So for the little one, it's going to be quite nice and quiet here as well. Last we've been, the windows have already been installed, but everything else in terms of, we had the door frames fitted as well, which is nice. So that's allowed the guys to come and do all the plastering, and the guys done a really good job very quickly. We've done all this work in 2 days. The guys done everything in 2 days, which is really amazing. Again, loft hatch has been installed now. We had strengthened the full ceiling over the master bedroom and the baby room, because that was the original ceilings were left, but we've put additional timbers upstairs, 6x2s, which are allowing to strengthen the ceiling fully, so we could use it as storage space as well. Through here we have the family bathroom, which you can see has been boarded with moisture board, and above the bath we're going to have the recessed shelf. As you can see, all the wiring has already been in place for all the LED lighting that's going to go in, and in fact in this ceiling we're going to do something a little bit different. So we're not having traditional spotlights. This is going to be embedded aluminum LED channels into the ceiling before it gets plastered, so it'll be like a unified one strip light. So it's going to be really, really nice. I'm really looking forward to that. We haven't done that in any of the previous projects, so I'm really looking forward to see how this turns out. Then come on through the rest of the place. This is the master bedroom. So we still have, the team still has to finish boarding around the bay window. That's going to get done Monday coming. We're actually on the weekend here, it's quite quiet, so we didn't want to disturb the trades, and we're just kind of filming in the meantime. So as you can see with this wall, I'll show, it's obviously kind of covered up now, but this is going to be really interesting what we're doing here, because we're going to have the headboard against this wall, bedside, and we've pushed out this wall out a little bit. And one thing is we have insulation, sound block insulation in between, and we're going to put this aluminum channel, which is going to be effectively fixed over here. Then you're going to have the LED light doing illuminating this top part of the wall, and this is going to be very nice wood effect, kind of little wood strips over here, so it should turn out really nice. And we're going to have bedside lamps coming down from the ceiling, so it's going to be one bedside lamp over here and one bedside lamp over there, so it's going to provide a nice ambient kind of mood light in the bedroom, so that should be really nice. Then through into the ensuite, so the guys have already skimmed or plastered the ceiling part. So what's going to happen here is the ceiling, and this is obviously just going to be painted. All the other walls, floor to ceiling, will be tiled, including the floors themselves, and we are putting underfloor heating both in the ensuite, in the in the family bathroom, and throughout the whole ground floor. What we're also doing here is going to be, again, this still needs to be boarded bit, but this is going to be another recessed shelf with an LED lighting strip. We're also going to have an LED corner strip in the shower cubicle, and then we're going to have spotlights over here and a very large mirror that's going to go over the dual vanity. So that's going to make the space feel larger than it actually is. So that's going to be quite nice. And we have done the wall mounted toilets basically in the whole house. So you've got the wall mounted toilet in the ensuite, in the family bathroom, and we're going to be putting one in the utility room. So all in all, it's all coming together. I'm really pleased. In the last month, the team has done a very big push. So as I said, upstairs we have finished. The first fix on electrics has been done. So everything's been wired through, all the boarding, the ceilings, and now obviously everything's being plastered, including the door frames been fitted. So this is the smallest room out of the 4 bedrooms, which I was a bit mindful about, and a bit, not necessarily unsure, but I was a bit kind of worried that it might feel a bit small, but in fact it turned out quite a good sized room. So when you walk through here, what we've done is we've built in a wardrobe over here, so you're going to have a lower shelf here, then a kind of mid-level shelf over here, so you're going to have 2 shelves and a rail to hang clothes and stuff, and then this is going to become the guest bedroom. So it's actually still, you know, a very good sized room compared to the kind of box rooms you get in new builds. This is actually a really good sized room, so it could be another study for someone in the future. But what we'll do is we'll have 2 bedside cabinets, a double bed, a TV, and obviously the wardrobe, just as a nice guest bedroom effectively. When we do all these renovations, we plan everything to the detail in advance. So effectively, like even the bedside sockets, you know, we know exactly the bedsides we're going to be putting. We know the width, the height, so the bedside sockets are above. What's going to happen as well, you're going to have a switch which is going to be controlling the bedside lamp, but also will be able to turn off the lights in the whole of the bedroom. And then on the other side, you're going to have obviously the other bedside switch. So yeah, it's all planned out, the height, the width, so everything fits in perfectly and nicely. Then on here we've got a TV point, so we're going to have a single socket for the TV. You have the aerial point, and we also have put Cat6 connection points, so data points behind every TV as well, so you can actually hardwire all the TVs into the network. And we're also putting the radiators, all the pipes are coming out from behind the radiator, so we're not going to have any pipe work going straight down into the floor, so that's going to be all hidden and nice. Yeah, so that kind of concludes the tour of this first floor. So it's all coming together really nicely, and I'm really pleased with the progress. The team has really pushed over the last month or so. Once this is fully plastered, everything's then moving downstairs, and we've got the first fix on electrics happening Monday coming. They're going to take about 3 days to do the first fix on electrics. We've got the gas pipe being installed as well. and that will allow us to get the ground floor fully boarded, and the guys who've done the skimming coming back to the skim plastering downstairs. We've got the kitchens on order, but they're going to be coming in about a month's time. So we'll make sure we got everything ready, and that the floor is going to be underfloor heating throughout the full ground floor. That will need to be prepped before we have the kitchen in. So quite a few things going to be happening, and we're pushing now really hard to make sure we can get this project over the line. So I hope you enjoyed this quick update of the project. Any questions, put them in the comments below. If you like what you're seeing and the kind of current videos we do, just make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll put a link over here for you to check out the latest bigger development we've done in Birmingham, which is a very, very luxury HMO, which is actually fully let now. So I'm pleased to say that. So check that out as well, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.